everybody, this is Mazzius616 here with another video for you today, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be opening some random packs. We got some Strixhaven draft, we got some Adventures in the Forgotten Realm draft, going after those dragons. We got some Theros Beyond Death, going after those gods and enchantments, and then we've got Crimson Vow. Now I've bought this and another collector booster that I'll open another video probably next week. I'd gotten those before because we were aiming for Soren, but we ended up pulling them in one of the videos of last week. I think it was last Monday's. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be a relatively short video. Without any further ado, we'll save the collector booster for last. We'll start off with good old Strixhaven School of Mages. So here, of course, we're looking for the Elder Dragons. I think we've gotten Witherbloom, I think is the only one. Witherbloom and Prismari that we've opened up in packs. Let's see if we can't get some Silver Quill, or honestly, let's see if we can't get another Witherbloom, because that's a pretty hot card. There's a couple of other chase ones in here. You've got Professor Onyx, things like that. Lorehold Campus, Moldering Tarok, Leyline Invocation. This is actually not a bad set for draft. You have a lot of options, a lot of synergy within each of the colors. You've got dual colors galore. We got Eye Twitch. We've got Start from Scratch. We've got Rutha, Mercurial Artist. And for our rare, which I believe will be the next one, Exponential Growth. Until end of turn, double target creature power X times. Ooh, that, I think because it's a sorcery, my guess. Of course, the prices will pop up on screen. But if I were to take a hazard at a guess right now, because it's a sorcery, and you have to pay a lot of mana, unless you have a really big creature with trample, then I don't think this is a very good card. And next we have the Strategic Planning. Look at top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Fantastic card. Relatively cheap, you get a draw, plus if you play a graveyard centric deck like Liliana, General Horde, or something like that, you can definitely get some die off of that. And we have the fun doesn't stop here. So I'm going to say Exponential Growth, not a big hit, but probably Strategic Planning is probably one of the bigger hits of the set. Alright, without missing a beat, let's go ahead and hit this, if we can open it, because we all know that opening these things are so easy to do. I hope everybody's doing well. We got Owlin Shield Mage, my personal favorite. Strixhaven for the win. Letter of Acceptance. I just like difficulty in life. Prismari plus Mage. Silver Quill. I said Strixhaven. Silver Quill. Arcane Subtraction. Blood Age General. Professor of Zoomancy. Professor's Warning. So this is Liliana. She's Professor Onyx at Strixhaven. If you get a chance, Magic Arcanum. Once again, I cannot recommend them enough. Let's see what we got for our rare. Venerable War Singer. 3/3 for 3 with Vigilance and Trample. Deals combat damage. You may return target creature card mana value X or less, where X is the amount of damage dealt from your graveyard to the from your. Hey, this guy might actually not be half bad. Divine Gambit. Exile target artifact, creature, enchantment. That player may put a permanent card from the. Yeah, depending on what they've got, I can see Venerable War Singer being worth a little bit, just because you have the ability to return from graveyard, and white and red especially tend to have lower mana value creatures. So even if you get in one, you can, I mean, if you combine that with some of the cards that we got from oh, what's the latest set? Neon Dynasty, you've got a 1/1 flyer. That's 1 mana. Alright, Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. I am definitely looking for Tiamat. I may have one, but I would love, absolutely love a borderless. Old Gnawbone, the green dragon. The black dragon, I can't remember his name right now. All good cards to go after. Let's see what we got. We got Shortcut Seeker. Bear's Fireball. There are very few commons that are generally very exciting. Ooh, Unicorn. I'm teaching my daughter when she gets here how to play Magic. So, ooh, Black Dragon. Gonna need that for the dragon deck. Not very good overall, but I have the Dragon, which reduces the cost of dragons. Alright, we got Chesra, that's Whisper, which is really hard to say. And then Den of the Bugbear. This is actually a good one. This one's worth a bit. I was actually looking up a few things ahead of time. If you control 2 or more other lands, it enters the battlefield tapped at 3 until end of turn. It becomes a 3/2 red goblin creature with whenever this creature attacks, create a 1/1 token. It's tapped in it. Oh yeah, this one's definitely good. Definitely a good card. You got a mountain. Alright, yeah, this one's definitely making up for pack value. This was a good draw. Anything where you can create a token that's tapped and attacking, always a good card. 4 mana is relatively cheap for it to become a 3/2 with that ability, and the fact that it's still a land, so you can tap it if you need to, or you can untap it. There's certain things that you can do to untap it, especially in the newer set. I want to say, oops, sorry, I bumped the mic there. Hope that didn't mess up anything. But yeah, overall, that's a good one. All right, so here we have Great Axe. Still looking for that Tiamat. Kicking the door. I like Tiamat because I think Tiamat's the dragon god, and the Ur Dragon's the dragon avatar. I know I'm pausing on this. Price of loyalty is not that good. Hired Hexblade. Hill Giant. Devoted Paladin. I will tell you guys, whenever you're trying to figure out what colors you want to play, figure out what archetype you'd like your story to go with. For instance, I have dragons. There's another black dragon, but I can only have one. Hulking Bugbear. Asmodeus the Archfiend. Not bad. We got Plains, we got a Tomb of Annihilation with the Atropole. Let's take a second to look at Asmodeus the Archfiend. I want to say he's a few bucks. I can't, like I said, I'm opening 4 different sets, so I can't remember. So let's see if we can figure it out. He's a 6/6 for 6. If you would draw a card, exile the top card of your library face down instead. Alright, he's got an ability where you draw 7 cards. But, oh yeah, this one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. Return all cards exiled with Asmodeus the Archfiend to their owner's hand, and you lose that much life. I can almost say that this would be a great commander or use in a commander deck, where you have quick mana ramp. There's only 1 copy of them, so you're not going to try and fill your whole deck with them. This one I want to say is worth a few bucks. Like I said, prices will pop up on the screen. Theros Beyond Death. Let's definitely get going for the, what are we looking for in Theros Beyond Death? I would say any of the gods. Elsbeth is probably a good one. She's the one of the planeswalkers. Ashiok's the other one. So they weren't very high up there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll probably know them if I see them. You know, right? Idion of Philosophy. Dreadful Apathy. Shoal, Kraken, Words, Archeon of Falling Stars, you've got Sweet Oblivion, and we've got Arasta of the Endless Web. I actually think this is a good one. You've got those full art Celestial Swamps. These alone would be worth buying a booster box for, and a Human Soldier. So let's look at the Fallen Web and see if we can tell. Man, I really do think that this is actually a pretty decent opening. Alright, Legendary Enchantment Creature Spider. Reach whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/2 green spider token with reach. 3/5 for 4, and you lock out their instants or sorcery spells, or they're creating things for you. Definitely a good card. Alright. Let's see if we can't get a... You know what? I'm going to call the land out of this one that I want. I want the Celestial Plains. That's what I want. Landing of the Lost Pride. Wave Rider. An Oracle. Indomitable Will. Nexus Warden. As you can see, almost everything that's not... Well, actually, there's a lot of enchantments in here. Ooh, Unknown Shores. Add 1 mana of any color. That's probably worth a little bit. We'll set that off to the side. We've got Final Death. Return to Nature. Nyx Herald. Hateful Eidolon. The Triumph of Annex, which is basically the Troy Saga. And then we got Nile Keen-Eyed. We got one of the gods. Hey. And come on. Forest, not plains, but forest is absolutely awesome. And you get a 1 goat creature. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's check out Nile Keen-Eyed and see what we can figure out about her. Let's see. Indestructible. As long as your devotion degree is less than 5. It's not a creature. It's just an enchantment. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. 2 force will be on the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it in your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. Ooh. You may put it into your graveyard. That one word makes this an excellent card. Oh, that's a good pull right there. Alright. Last pack up is the Innistrad Crimson Vow Collector booster. And I want Chandra. I want Chandra. I mean, yeah, we could pull a showcase Soren. Yeah, we could pull a couple of other things. That'd be great. But I have not pulled any of the Chandras yet. And there's 2 different versions in here. I've opened up over a booster box worth of packs. Well over a booster box worth of packs at this point. These are always difficult to open. Alright, first things first, let me set this off to the side a little bit. Alright, we got Ancestral Anger, Wolf Strike, Unhallowed Phalanx. So for those that don't know Sanctify, I'm going to take a minute to kind of explain what these are. Collector boosters, if it's a regular style border like this, it's going to be foil. If it's not, you get more rares. It's basically for collectors. So anything that's collectible in the game, foil cards especially, foil full art swamps, things like that. Here's a regular border. It's foil. See if there's a good... Alright, so as you can see, this is a full board or a full art. Borderless also. So that's not going to have... It doesn't have to be foil. It can be. Oldwald Oddity flips over to the Behemoth. Is it Day Night, Trample Haste? Oh, you can pay to transform it. That's not too bad. You got Blood Tith Harvester, not really what I'm looking for. Search the Count's Castle, Thirst for Discovery. Not bad. Toxrill the Corrosive, not a bad card. Not a bad card, but not what we were going for. Belligerent Guest. Stensia Uprising. But we did get a Dragon Illusion and Zombie Double Token. That's pretty cool. That might be worth a little bit. Go and set that off to the side. So, Toxrill the Corrosive. I want to say he's... Last I checked, I want to say he was like a $10 card, especially in his showcase form. Belligerent Guest is alright. Stensia Uprising. Then if you control exactly 13 permanents, you may sacrifice. When you do it, deal 7 damage. That's a bit expensive, even for a 1/1 red human creature token. Belligerent Guest isn't very good. Kind of a bust on that one, but that's okay. Not too terribly bad. So we'll take a look at our main hits. Let me sleeve up Toxrill real quick. We'll count him among the main hits. And then we'll do a real quick showcase, because he's probably the biggest hit of that pack. So we got Toxrill the Corrosive. We got Niley Keen-Eyed, Arasta of the Endless Web, Asmodeus the Archfiend, Den of the Bugbear, Venerable War Singer, and Exponential Growth. So honestly, I think 2 of those packs were complete busts. These 2, I don't think we did too well. I want to say those 2 are good. Den of the Bugbear and Asmodeus the Archfiend. And then Arasta of the Endless Web and Niley Keen-Eyed, definitely good cards. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you coming along with this journey. Please let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see, what you'd be interested in. I'll try and have the total value of everything play across the screen of anything big that we got $2 or bigger. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.